web to be back then.
It's the excitement.
Was literally doing, hello guys, I'm learning how to drive. And I was like, and she was on the steering. Oh my goodness.
At that time, and you're just being like, whoa! Don't turn the steering that way. Press the throttle. I'm like, bro.
Honestly,
calm down.
I can't teach her. So
That's a Range Rover. Move your steering this way. Do you want to smash the Range Rover?
okay, her name is Faith, and she's my wife.
Yes, sir.
What's my name now?
His name is Oluwase Adinka, and of course, he's the fine boy that I married.
Okay, for me, friendship is all about mutual relationship. When I mean mutual relationship, you understand each other is an act of showing kindness and concern for another person. That's what I believe friendship is.
For me, I would say that for me, friendship is actually commitment, and that's why I have very few friends, because I have a very distinct separation from what it is to be an acquaintance to what it is to be a friend. So if you are my friend and I am your friend, it means that we have a commitment to each other, a commitment to growth, a commitment to developing each other, a commitment to being accountable to each other. So that is how I view friendship.
My first best friend was Korede Omotosho back in my secondary school days.
Yeah.
And what made it so special is that we bonded very well, and we do a lot of stuff together, do all those child's play together, go out, play table tennis together, buy fish on the road when I come back from school. We have transport fare. Rather than paying separate transport fare for each other, we rather lap each other in the bus to the house.
Yeah.
And if you want to play PS2 back then, rather than taking a bus home, we go to the PlayStation and we walk down home to play PlayStation before we head home. It was very mutual. We did a lot of stuff together.
Yeah. Mine was Chioma Ayogu. She was my first best friend, and she would always be my best friend, apart from my husband, obviously, because my husband is now like my bestie. But when you talk about female bestie, I would say Chioma. Why did she become my friend? I just saw her in school, and I felt like this person is very serious-minded. And for me, I like people that are serious-minded. I like people that know what they are doing. I struggled at the beginning with further mathematics because I didn't pick it as an option in secondary. So I met her in the university. I saw that she was very fluid with maths. So I just said to her, can we study together? Can we be study partners? And then, it just became study partners, prayer partners, literally. The friendship just escalated, and we really, really grew together. And that is one thing I really appreciate about that friendship, and why I've kept the friendship going, why we have kept the friendship going up till now. Funny moments.
A close friend.
Funny moments.
She's my close friend and my best friend. So we have a lot
of funny, millions of funny moments
together. So it's but let me share the one with my best friend I had during my secondary school days. So I'm tall. My best friend is short, way short. Korede, sorry if you are seeing this video. But the truth is that, so we actually do things for grandma. I stayed with my grandma while I was in secondary school. And we always come to my side to sell. We sell water. I mean, if people that want to fetch water, so we sell water. So he comes around, we wash the tank. If grandma asks us to wash the tank. So there's this day that it was time to wash the tank. I know how big a tank is, so it's somewhere I store that can go in. But because my best friend he just wants to be involved. He wants to get involved, you know. And he he got in. I think at the end of the day, we had to use ladder to bring him out of the tank because of his eye. We just because he wants just to do the job, because we just love each other. So I think that was one of the funny moments. I don't want to just express much, into detail, because there are a lot of things that happened. But the bottom line is that we had to bring him out from the from the tank. Truly.
Yeah. For me, I would say back home in Nigeria, when my husband was supposed to be my driving instructor. That has to be the funniest thing.
That's like I can't teach her how to drive.
We were still dating at that time, and I don't even know what made me to tell him to come and teach me how to drive. Oh my god. Do you know, it was that time that, I think it was around that time that Indaboski was trending.
Exactly.
So I saw the Indaboski inside him. Like,
I don't understand. If you want to teach someone how to drive.
Wait, this is my time.
Hold on. If you want to teach someone how to drive, will you maybe be doing selfie or video? My wife to be back then.
It's the excitement.
Was literally doing, hello guys, I'm learning how to drive. And I was like, and she was on the steering. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I saw if there was anything like that, but seriously, it was funny. Sometimes when we sit down and we reflect, we just start laughing all over again, because he's saying the things I did that really made him, like, switch on me. And then me, I'm like, guy, you were actually trying to get me to marry you at that time, and you're just being like, whoa, don't turn the steering that way. Press the throttle. I'm like, bro,
honestly,
calm down.
I didn't caution or make that noise, I'm very sure we'll have crashed 4 cars.
Those experiences would always be very funny. Like, every single time that we remember, every driving lesson was just hilarious. Like, move away from that car, you're going to smash that person's car.
That's why I can't teach her. So
that's a Range Rover. Move your steering this way. Do you want to smash the Range Rover? I'm like, well, calm down. I'll now pick my phone. I'm like, guys, I'm going to be turning now.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Who does that? Wow. I mean, the first thing is that my friend must be trustworthy. You must be able to trust me, and we trust each other. That's the most important thing. I mean, I can't be a friend with you and I don't trust you. I can't call you a friend if I don't trust you. To an extent, I need to have a level of trust in you. Then also empathy. If you can't put yourself in my shoe. One of the things I appreciate about some of my close friends, and including my wife, is that when I'm going through stuff, I could remember when I was dating her, and we were about to get married. I think we were just dating then. I mean, we were not really dating; we were just friends then.
Yeah.
And I worked from home back then, and I do a lot of presentations every single day. I do a lot of presentations because of the nature of my job. I present to clients. I present to high net worth customers. I present to the bank managers. I present to top level management, and some of the times because of the way where I came from, I needed more intense rehearsals, dry runs, and I just couldn't find the right person. So when I met her, when we became friends, it was just spot on. She was able to give me that level of instruction. She put herself in my shoe and was able to do it the way I'm supposed to do it. And I was able to learn from her. So a friend must be able to have that empathy. So she took her time. She left her own things and focused on me. And I think it was a success all through the time. I think I got promoted. I got promoted at work as well. So.
For me, it's peace of mind, to be fair. And I think that's one of the reasons why I actually married my husband. He didn't just give me peace of mind at that very start, and even till now. He gave my father, my mom, my siblings, everybody in my family literally had peace when it had to do with him coming in, right? Any friendship that does not give me peace, I'm going to stay far away. I'm going to still, smile with them, but that access, and my husband knows me very well, he always tells me, open up more, but I prioritize peace. I don't want to be in a friendship that feels like a competition. I don't want to be in a friendship where my gut feeling is literally sparking every time. So when it comes to friendship, I want to be with somebody that actually gives me peace, someone that is kind, and someone that has to be driven, growth driven, because I love to be surrounded with like minds. Yeah, so peace of mind, same mindset, same method of thinking. And that does not mean I won't be friends with other people, but it's just that people that would actually have internal access, they literally have to be people that my spirit aligns with, and people that think similar to me, not perfectly like me, but at least let them think in the same direction as I'm thinking, so that I don't have to interpret my soul every single time I'm having a conversation with them. Do you want to go first, or you want to go first?
This time around, you go first. Ladies first.
Well, for me, lost a friendship, maybe ended a friendship would be what I would call it. And when I want to, I think I just used to communicate to the person and like, this friendship, I don't know, it's not working. I would give like signals. Maybe the person would know, have I ever lost a friendship? I'm not sure. Have I ever ended a friendship? Yes, like walking away from that friendship. It's not serving me, it's not serving you anymore. What are we doing? Let's just, walk away, and would find better people that would serve our purposes better. Yeah, so yes, I've had to end friendships that no longer served me. But I wouldn't call that a loss of friendship, because intentionality was, made when we were making that decision.
Okay, for me, I didn't. It was not. It's just similar to yours. I didn't really lose the person.
Yeah.
But I discovered that our goals are not aligning.
Yeah.
Back in the university, on my underlevel days, I was very close to a good guy. He's a good guy till now. And he also became my best friend while in the university. I mean, at that level, under level. But I discovered my goals and his goals were totally different. He's more of someone that wants to more social, but also a social person, but he tends to prioritize social life than academics. I had the purpose for being in the school then, and it was just not aligning. It was not aligning. Staying out late, going to visit friends, staying under friends' house all through the day, and prioritizing having engagement with parties than classwork. So it just didn't work out. So I didn't have any regret per se. But one thing I've learned is that it just gave me a way to just it gave me. I learned that I cannot be distracted. So I saved myself from distraction. So that's what the major thing I learned from that.
Yeah.
Family is everything. Family, there's friends and family, and
family and friends.
So the honest truth is that family is number one. I mean, they are your blood. You can't. I mean, friend could be either your blood or not your blood. But the truth is that families are your blood. So you can't put them as number two. After God is my family. I'm a family person. Even my wife.
Yeah, I concur.
I prioritize family a lot.
Yeah, he does actually.
A lot. Even anyway, rather than going to visit a friend, I'll go home to go and see my family. That's the most important thing to me.
For me, I would say, because I have a very small circle, my friends eventually become family. Yeah, but to be fair, my sisters, oh my God, my husband knows. My family, my immediate family, my husband, my in-laws, those people.
I'm still begging them to join the WhatsApp group because I don't understand why I'm not in that.
Yes. Like seriously, I make sure that when it comes to family, they have my full attention. Like absolutely full attention. Like I could go above and beyond for my family.
So
members.
She has like 3 sisters or 4 sisters.
I have.
Everybody says, who's your mentor? Say, oh, your role model is Faith. Mentor, role model, Faith. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't understand.
Yeah, we have a very strong bond, me and my sister.
So that just gives me peace of mind because...
Let me tell you, they'll be the first people to watch this video. Like, if I just say to them, I did a video, you guys should watch it. They'll hop on the video. That is how close we are. And I just want to use this opportunity to say to them once again that I absolutely love you guys. I love my husband, of course, but I also love my immediate family. And of course, I love my sister-in-laws too. They have been amazing since I became part of their family. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have any problem with it. So far, My daughter.
She's going to join the
so
WhatsApp
she's going to join the WhatsApp group, so I don't have any problem.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Changing my life in a significant way. Yeah, well, let me start from my wife. Obviously, she's changed my life in a significant way. To be honest, she's someone who is very determined, very focused. Once this is a goal, she doesn't shift her eye away from the goal, no matter what. I mean, I can still do like this to the answer. If she needs the answer, oh God, we are going like this is what we are going to. So she has actually given me that ability to put all my eyes on the goal. I put eyes on the goal right from time anyways, but you know, I saw it in another level, I saw it in another light. And one thing I've also learned from my friends, all my friends are very determined. They are hardworking. They are hardworking to the core. All my close friend and best friend, even from my cradle days to now, including her, they are very hardworking. So that's the best thing I've learned from them. So it gives me motivation to do more because they cannot be at the top and they're just dragging me. So I also need to be there as well. So while we are at that round table of success, exactly, or self-actualization, we'll be there together.
You know, my husband said I'm very dogged and I'm very focused. I think he has also influenced me in the sense that he has brought a bit of playfulness into my life. Like, if you know him or you know me, you know that he's the more social person. He's more outgoing, and you know, I can be home indoors, probably reading a book or doing something shine to my gloom, in quotes, and I'm not saying I'm a gloomy person. He just adds that splash of color to, you know, my life. So my husband, yes, has been a very good influence in that regard. My friend Choma also, I think she was one of the major defining factors when I had to make a decision to relocate, because she was just right there from the beginning. I also want to mention a couple of other friends of mine that have also been of good influence in my life, but I know the time is short, so I'll just keep it at my husband and Choma. Thank you very much.
Okay, for me, I see that there are a lot of fake life online on social media, but I still see an element of going out for your brothers or going out for a person. I mean, standing in for a person, especially in this age and era where our leaders, especially back home in my country, are not doing a lot of stuff. We see people standing up for each other, helping each other, showing showing them a thing of what a friend can do. But it's not everything that is actually true. But the thing is that for me, I believe that it's a 50-50 thing. So you can't actually say it's either a wrong friendship kind of thing or the right friendship. But the thing is that when there's a common goal, there's always a way these people come out for each other.
I'll just say that social media is a very, very diverse space. And it is really difficult to know what is real and what is unreal. And if anybody's trying to find what an ideal friendship is, then I would say social media is not the right place for you to find that definition. Because like I said, it's very diverse. A lot of people dumping things on social media. If you want to know what friendship truly is, social media is definitely not the place to turn to for what true friendship is, for what it's all about. I would say find yourself first. You need to find yourself. You need to know yourself. Because if you do not know what you want, then you would fall for anything and everything. Know who you are. Know what you stand for. Know what you represent in every aspect. Spiritually, know who you are. Know what you represent. In your career, know who you are. Know what you represent. What that does is that it helps you to gravitate towards people who actually share the same value. And like I said, I'm saying this from my own perspective. Someone else might have a different idea as regards that, but honestly, if you're finding friends, then find friends that you can work together and, you know, chase 1,000, put 10,000 to flight. That is what I believe that friendship is. Okay, and it is very, very different from acquaintances. You can have acquaintances, people that you just relate to on a day-to-day basis. But if someone is going to be called your friend, then by every means, you are working together towards, goals that are, aligned and in tune with what each other are actually running and working towards. I think it just really, really goes a long way to make that friendship healthy and well-nourished.
Okay, for me, my own is that you need to know your value. If you don't know your value, you don't know who you are, like she has said. If you don't know what makes up my person, it will be difficult for you to be able to get a true friend, because friendship is all about mutual relationship, bonding and relationship. So if there is nothing mutual, you in the other person, it's not friendship at all. So if you're looking for a friend, identify your value, know what to stand for, know what your goal is, know what kind of person is. This is my kind of person. Then you will definitely see someone of like mind. You will be attracted to the person, just like a flower. No matter how the petals in the pollen in the flower, it attracts the butterfly. So if you have quality pollens, the like mind, the like person, a frog cannot be attracted to your pollen. It's a butterfly, so it means, and a butterfly aligns to your flower. So
it also helps the friendship not to be one-sided, because if one person is driven and the other person is laid back, it's more like you're pulling that person. Jealousy will set in, it will be like you're doing too much. You don't want to have someone that is dragging you behind. It's like being unequally yoked. So for me, I feel like it's really, really important that we find people that we can actually walk at the same pace and level. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Go ahead, take it out.
Ralph 26 Studios, I think this is lovely. You yourself, you have an amazing personality. I've learned a lot from you, humility and timeliness. And the fact that you're doing this again just shows how creative you are. This is going to go far in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
You will not be small. The Lord will glorify you. You will not be little in the name of Jesus. From glory to glory, your path is as a shining light that shines brighter and brighter onto a perfect day. In this mountain of influence of media, you would influence for Christ. You would draw men towards Christ, because you would continually shine as a bright and shining light.
And greater heights. So it does a lot of work, it does a lot of stuff. And I'm using this to say, guys, please patronize. Yes,
please patronize him. Thank you very much. And we love you.
Bye.
Bye.